Nollywood actor, of course, a screenwriter, voice actor, broadcaster. You caught me talking to her. She just looks that delectable that,
Ah,
of course,
thank you.
I couldn't help but have to have that discussion with her. She looks good in pink, by the way.
Thank
How you
you.
doing, Doris? You're welcome.
I'm fine, thank you very much. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, you look like someone that should have been in this industry. Maybe it's like 2000, but you said you've been 2017. That's just what you were saying now, yeah?
2017, yes, been here.
And how did you get into the industry? How did the journey start for you?
Okay, so this is a very funny story, right? So at the time, it's a sad and a funny story. So at the time,
sad and funny.
Yes, funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in for it.
So we'll start with the sad part, right? So I had like an extra semester in uni due to some missing units type thing. So I had to have like an extra semester. And then when I was done, I couldn't go in for my NYSC. So my boyfriend at the time was like, "You're so dramatic. Would you like to audition? I saw something about acting." And I was like, okay. So, he took me to my very first audition and I auditioned and I got a call back. Basically, you've moved on to the next step. And that was it. So sad and then funny.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Before then, did you have any proclivity towards acting? Did you ever feel you would want to get into, what did you study, by the way?
English. Majored in literature,
so
yes.
did you ever have that affinity that you would get into acting or art or anything like that?
Well, funny thing is, I always wanted to be a teacher. Yes, I love teaching. I love passing, knowledge. So at the time, I enjoyed Nollywood movies. I enjoyed movies just like Charlie's Angels, etc., etc. But I never thought that I was going to come into the industry. I always just wanted to be a teacher. So that was it. Yeah.
And are you doing this full-time now? Would you say you're a full-time entertainer or actor, as it were?
Yes.
Or is it something that you do by the side with something else?
Okay, so initially, I started full-time as an actor, and then I went into broadcasting for a year and a half, and then I wasn't able to juggle both. So I had to leave one, obviously. So I left broadcasting, and then I came back full-time, yes.
Into Nollywood.
Yes.
And how have you seen the evolution of the industry? It's been quite an interesting journey so far. Would you say that it can fully, based on its own, pay all the bills? And I'm not talking about the A-list, all of that. There's quite a number of people that the industry caters for.
Yeah.
You think the industry is big enough to cater for bills, not just the A-list, not B-list, maybe for a lot of other people also involved?
Okay, so funny thing is, I was having this conversation yesterday with my director, Director Mo Okorie, and she was telling me certain things, and I was just like, ooh, okay, there's money now in the industry, because now we're not catering to just a particular brand or a streaming platform. We have spaces like YouTube, and so many actors have tapped into that.
I'm telling you.
And they're making a lot of money from. Yes, they are.
You have YouTube channel.
I'm about to have.
Let's.
Yes, they're making a lot of money
inside there.
Yes, so most actors are now starting their own YouTube channels, and we have so many writers, so many intelligent writers. So we have a lot of scripts, we have a lot of stories to tell. So YouTube has kind of like opened...
There's YouTube and there's streaming.
Do you understand? There's YouTube, there's streaming, and of course just regular terrestrial TV. So there's money basically everywhere. And now, unlike before, we now have actors being brand ambassadors and stuff like that. So it's fantastic.
It's going round.
It's going round.
Involved in quite a lot of Mnet projects and doing quite a lot. And that's a space that nobody would want to enter. You smile and you say, so the bad on the internet.
The money is good. I cannot lie. It's good. I cannot lie.
Let's cover some of the projects you've been involved in. Which ones have been your favorite?
Okay, so oh my God. Okay, my most challenging was what I just finished. Yes, so it's called Masquerades of Aniedo. Absolute amazing project. It was different for me. It wasn't the regular fancy. If you see me in that, you'd be like, who is that Doris? I look different. I sound different.
Yeah, you look different. Which role did you play in that one?
So I played Dibia's granddaughter, Zina. Yes, so
I actually bumped into a friend watching it.
Okay.
And, I watched a few episodes of it. I think I remember Martin Shuku there.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of your character because I just bumped into it. I didn't sit down. I've not seen it.
I had like 5 rolls on my head.
I think I
Big
remember the
dresses,
character. Yeah.
big dresses,
I think I remember
and
the
just
character now.
naughty.
What was different about Masquerades of Aniedo that was challenging, that was quite unusual?
So it started out very, no, I wouldn't say simple, but the story started out as...
That's it. Xena, eh?
Yes, Xena. Oh, yes. It doesn't even look like me. It doesn't look like me. It's so funny, but yes, yes.
Okay.
So, you know, most people see me and they're like, they're so confused because they're not sure. I had someone
Okay,
walk up to-
wait, you were the one that, well, you were breaking tradition and custom to get somebody.
Yeah, to get Marty's, yeah.
Get him as a
masquerade, exactly, because I love him so much.
Rebel,
Yeah.
I remember.
That was me.
Yeah.
That was my character. So it started out very, you know, soft and playful. I was very stubborn. And then the story started to get serious. You know, towards the end, I became like some phenomenal character who was fighting wars, and you know, watching it back, I'm like, is that me? Okay, that is not even me at all, but that's the idea. Yeah.
How long was that project?
So we shot for 3.5 months, so give or take 4 months, and it was very, very. It was an amazing experience. I cannot even lie. It was delicious.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now that was your most challenging. Which one was your most enjoyable, or should I say, which one came easy for you?
Came easy. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's this project called A Young Time Ago. It's on streaming.
A young time ago.
A Young Time Ago.
Interesting.
So, yeah, by Lotana. And it was very, I wouldn't say it was very me, but it was very, could be me. It was easier because, you know, I was
You could relate to the character.
Yes, it was easier because I was, you know, supposed to be this girl who doesn't really care. You know, she's the oldest of the group. You know, she sells her friend out. And so it was, I wouldn't do that, but like it was easier because I've watched, because I watch a lot of movies. So that was easier.
You've seen it play out.
Yeah, so it was kind of easy to just get into it. But this one was different because why am I holding a staff and swinging and whooping someone with it? You know, it was just very different.
Exactly. Yes. So as it were, moving forward, what do you have on the horizon? What can people? You also produce, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Why did you decide to get into that? Was it of a necessity? Because you know, a lot of people now decide that, okay, because there was a time when I know that maybe people want to do what they would love to do, but maybe the opportunities are not there. And then when they get to the point where maybe they can access funds, I say, okay, I'd always love to do this, but I didn't have the opportunity.
Yeah.
And so let me get into this. What was your journey like getting into production?
Okay, so for producing, it started as something that triggered me. I need to get myself together. So in 2020, during the lockdown, every time you open social media, there was always some story about some sexual assault happening here and there. So, you know, that evening, I remember very clearly, I was in my parents' room and I wrote something, which later became the PSA, which won the gender-based, European Union. Yes, so I wrote that and I produced that. I directed it as well. So I write, but I haven't produced that many. I have produced and directed 2 short films. One is the PSA and the other one is in my drive, and that's a long story, but yeah. But I'm actually looking forward to producing most of the scripts that I have already written. Yes.
I wish I had more time. I would have loved to listen to some of those long stories. But hey, come on, time is not a friend, and we have to round up. So just let's round up with this. What projects do you have in hand coming up soon that your fans and your loved ones can watch out for? Okay,
so I have a couple of projects coming out on YouTube.
Okay.
I have one that I'm very certain is going to Juliet Ibrahim Studios.
Okay.
Then I have some projects, one called Suspicion by Tosin Ego.
Okay.
I don't know where exactly, but I think that one is going to streaming.
Okay.
And the Sia as well is going to streaming. So those are the ones that I'm sure of. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so
here's us wishing you the best.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Are you fasting?
No, I'm not fasting.
Why no fasting now?
Me, I like food.
We've got something for you here in the kitchen. All right, let's